Muscle hypertrophy is a term that refers to muscle growth together with an increase in the size of muscle cells. While length remains unchanged, the size of the muscle becomes larger as a result of an increase in its mass and cross-sectional area. Hypertrophy is induced by training programs that stimulate activity in muscle fibers, causing them to grow. Without stimulation, muscle fibers can reduce in size, a condition known as muscle atrophy. In the figure 5.42, this shows the impact of hypertrophy on muscles in the upper arm. Training causes structural changes in muscle fibers, leading to hypertrophy. The growth and cross-sectional size increase of muscle is a direct result of mass increases in the following: actin and myosin filaments, these are the thin protein filaments that produce muscle action; myofibrils, the contractile elements of skeletal muscle; and connective tissue, which is the tissue that surrounds and supports the muscle, and you can see some of these in the second picture on your slide. Training needs to address the overload principle to encourage muscle hypertrophy. The principle of specificity is also important in targeting muscles or regions of the body where hypertrophy is required. The extent of hypertrophy depends on the following: the muscle type, fast twitch or slow twitch, which we'll talk about next. White muscle fibers are genetically larger in their cross-sectional area. These are the fast twitch muscle fibers when compared to those red fibers or slow twitch. Resistance training can cause white muscle fibers to increase their area from about 55% to about 70% or more. It should be noted that training cannot change the type of fiber, red to white or vice versa, only the size. Type of stimulus. As hypertrophy is enhanced through progressive overload, resistance training using low repetitions with high resistance yields the best result. That is, a heavy weight that can only be lifted, say, 3 to 6 repetitions. Regularity of training is also important. Regular training promotes hypertrophy, while irregular or absence of training may result in muscle atrophy, the reversibility principle. And the availability of body hormones also plays a part in the extent of hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is more easily achieved in males due to a higher concentration of testosterone.